Sup guys, welcome back to another episode of Marvel Card Collecting and Investing with me, Gingerman Cards. In today's episode, we're going to check out the most recent Goldin Auction results, highly discussed in the hobby at the moment. Let's check out why and dive into it, shall we? Marvel Cards, baby. Alrighty, here we are again. We're back on the Goldin Auctions website, here to check out some more Marvel card results. This time round, it doesn't look too pretty, does it? Let's cut to the chase. It ain't great. The big talking point has, of course, been the 2017 Fleer Ultra SpiderMan Red PMG set, which has been doing the rounds on social media big time. Lots of people putting their 2 cents in, especially from the sports card world, which is fascinating. But we'll park that one, have a look at that one in a second. Let's go through the other cards first. So a chunk of cards sold on the 29th of September, so a few days ago now. I've picked out a few key listings and had a look at where they were, tried to match the grades where possible, and where we are now. So first up, 2015 Fleer Retro Dark Phoenix PSA 9 blue, of course, numbered out 50, 42 bids, $3,300. Remember, all these cards are with the buyer's premium. And one thing to consider as you're going down the list, hopefully you're looking and listening, maybe, I don't know. If you are, great, thank you. Check out how many bids each of these cards got. It's pretty insane. You can really tell what's kind of more sought after in some cases. But yeah, check that out as we go. Next up, a blue Loki from the 2013 set in a PSA 9 Pop 2. Strong card, $4,140, which is well below where this card was at previously, but a very strong grade, I have to say. Next, a 2013 Red PMG of Mystique, numbered out 100, $570 for that in SGC 8. I mean, a 2013 PMG for under $600. I mean, I would take it. I mean, I think long term, and again, I'm thinking long term here, I think that's a great deal. As always, this is all my personal opinion, complete speculation. I'm not a financial advisor, all that good stuff. I link down in the description. And please let me know your thoughts, good or bad. Let me know, and trust me, I've had it all. So yeah, let me know down in the comments. Next up, 2015 Jambalaya Thor PSA 9 Pop 5, nice card, $1,200 for that. That's there or thereabouts in terms of the Jambalayas at the moment, depending on the character, of course. 2013 Punisher PSA 9, 37 bids, $3,600 for that one. Captain America in a BGS 7.5, again from the 2013 set, $4,620, 45 bids, loads of bids on that one. But a lesser grade than some of the previous. I can't compare too much to the previous results, but it is well below 100%. This is an interesting one. 2017 Fleer Ultra Spider-Man Captain America Green in a PSA 10, and again, people are always paying up for the PSA 10. The premium for the PSA 10 is massive. That's across any market in the hobby. So I was looking back, so a BGS 9 of this card, so Green Captain America, sold for $2,280 not so long ago. So $2,280 for BGS 9 compared against this PSA 10. That's pretty insane. Says something about the grade, right? Pretty crazy. Next up, Jambalaya 2015 Fleer Retro, of course. Doctor Strange, a weird looking Doctor Strange with the massive red coat, which is pretty cool. $1,920, 31 bids. Next up, Iron Man 2013 again, $5,700. This is a PSA 8, so I was comparing against a BGS 8 that sold for $10,680. That was back in May. So again, $5K less almost. Again, BGS in 8 and a PSA 8. Some people say the same, some people don't. You can make your own decision up on that one. Another 2013 PMG, which is of Human Torch Blue, $600, 16 bids. Not bad. I mean, that's a decent price. Same for the Daredevil Red, $510. I mean, that is in the territory that I can start affording. I have one PMG, which was given to me by a good friend, and you know who you are. So thank you again. But yeah, that's in the region where you can start kind of. For some of you out there, maybe like me, you can start buying some of these PMGs at a sensible price, which is pretty incredible. Next up, 2015 Fleer Retro Captain America in a PSA 8, $1,440. Very, very nice card. And we see the massive, massive print line on that. Crazy, isn't it? Still got an 8. They take that into account. Venom, which is numbered out of 10. This is a royal foil. I think this went for a really good price, actually. $734 for a PSA 9 out of 25 of Venom. I mean, that for me is, I don't want to say a steal because I've said that way too much and I get abuse for using that word. But I think that's a good buy. That's a strong card. Great character. Good grade. Nice. 16 bids. Next up, 2015 Vibranium Bar. So that's numbered out of 5 of Misty Knight. $750 BDS 9. You know, not a big character. Not too surprised by that one. Another Human Torch in a SGC 8.5. 540 for that. Leaf Pop Century Stan Lee signed card. I've not really seen many of these, to be fair. $450 for that card. X-Men Metal PMG of Wolverine. Numbered out of 100, of course. This went for $1,050 in a PSA 9 slab. These were going well above 2K quite regularly not so long ago. So that's also interesting. $330 for this Nova. That's a buy. SGC 8 Nova. That's a really good buy. Nova, there's lots of speculation with what happens with that character in the movies, series, etc. So that'll be interesting. 2015 Fleer Retro Gambit in a PSA 8.5, and this is Gambit's first year of PMGs. $420, 11 bids. Wow. Luke Cage, SGC 8, 210. Thing, SGC 8, 1,230 for the blue, of course, numbered at 50. Sabertooth. God, it looks orange, that card, doesn't it? That's a bad photo. Sabertooth Red, SGC 8.5 again, $210. This is an interesting one. 2011 Topps Allen and Ginter in a PSA 9. Again, Stan Lee signed a lot of stuff over the years. This is something, you know, looks a little bit different. Pretty cool. And I think Topps Allen and Ginter is well known in the sports world, as far as I know. 28 bids for that. Really nice. This is an interesting one. So 2013 Blue Hulk PSA 7. This went for $1,770. I was looking back. So back in April, a PSA 7, again, same grade, went for $6,600. Again, Blue Hulk, same grade. So 5K or 5-ish difference there. And that was, April. Again, January, February was at the height of these PMGs. And then we've got the big one. So let's go on to this page, shall we? Full shebang. So 2017 Flit Ultra SpiderMan Red PMG lot. All graded in PSA slabs. This went for $10,200 with the buyer's premium. 18 bids only. And one thing to remember with all these, you know, big cards as such, that there's such a small pool of buyers at the moment because of where the price have been as well. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, $10,200. This is back in February. $205,000. Wow. So yeah, a massive difference. 95% drop in 7 months. That is insane. Yeah. I was looking at the grades. This set has far better grades. A lot more 8s. The Spidey there was a 7. A lot more 8s and 9s in this set compared against this. But again, that's no excuse at all. That's just an insane amount to drop by. And yeah, it was coming. I don't really think it was a surprise. Some people were reacting like it was. But yeah, just pretty crazy amount of money. Ludicrous, isn't it, really? I have nothing else to add because it's all been said. There's nothing. I'm not smart enough to add anything intelligent enough. So yeah, I'll leave it there. 2013 green Cyclops in a BGS 8.5, 2,910. Nice. Ultimate Venom Vibranium. These have come down quite a bit too. Numbered out at 99, $570 in a PSA 10 as well. I was surprised about that one. I thought it would have went above 1,000 potentially. Non-ice Jambalaya. This is a 2015 of Iron Man in a BGS 9.5 with that gold label. Really nice. Pop 1. That's a premium card. $4,500, 6 bids only, which is interesting. Again, looking back in August, a BGS 9 sold for $3,850. So yeah, a month ago. Again, the grade is that bit nicer for the 9.5, and again, people paying the premium for that, I'm sure. But yeah, a little bit of difference there. Holofoil, I see quite a few of these on eBay quite regularly in a PSA 10, $800 for that. Sabertooth Blue, $360. More Vibraniums. This is a Doctor Strange BGS 9. That went for $120, which is very low compared to where it was at. Out of 99, of course. PSA 10 Wolverine, $120. Again, not the kind of cards you probably want to see on a premium auction site like Goldin. This is bread and butter for eBay. That happens every single day. And another Deadpool, which actually there weren't many sales of, looking back, in a BGS 8.5. That went for $180. We got a lot of 1992 Battle Spectres, all in, I think there were 7 or 8 PSA grades. So nothing special there. $210 for those. Blade, 2016, exquisite nameplate. This was an interesting one. In a PSA 9, numbered out of 10, of course, Pop 1. A lot of things going on with Blade this week. Looking at the news, apparently they've delayed the filming of Blade, something like that. Something happened with the character. So that's been fascinating. I was looking at any previous Blade sales for this card in particular. Couldn't find any. There was one for not the nameplate, the one out of 99. That went for about 1,000. But yeah, $3,150 for that, which is pretty cool. So I wonder what's driving that. Maybe it is the speculation around Blade the character, or I don't know. Interesting. And then we have the the sad cousins as such, the bronze PMGs. 2017 Fleet Ultra Spider-Man set again. This went for $4,200, 5 bids. I'm going to tell you, so looking back again, a bronze set was selling for, I think it was February, $22,000, and that was a PSA graded set. And then I think 2 months later, a set of SGC graded, similar to this one, sold for $15,000. And then June, we had $11,700, and that was in PSA set. And then we had another set in August for $9,300. And now we have this set, which sold for $4,200. So a massive downward trajectory on these in particular. And I'm not surprised on the bronzes, I have to say. So not great on those. Nice comic images. These are really, really nice cards. I get it. Something shiny, something different to look at. Really nice cards, actually. Nice grades. $120 for that. And, of course, a PSA 10 1990 MU. And then I'm going to discuss the 1990 MU complete PSA 10 auction that ended on PWCC the other week. I'm going to discuss that in a separate episode when I get a chance. But interesting. And then finally, we have a 1993 Marvel Masterpieces Daredevil promo in a PSA 9. Promos are an interesting one. Don't get talked about too much in the Marvel card space, but I think they've got some legs. Especially when I look at some of the other markets in terms of promo cards. It's an interesting one. And let's head over to a couple of auctions that ended on eBay most recently. And again, not great again. 2013 Flea Retro Blue PMG Spider-Man numbered out of 50 in a PSA 8. This went for $20,101, 17 bids. This was a card that sold for $132,000 back in January. Yes, that was a BGS 9. But yeah, a massive, massive difference. I would say a good buy for someone potentially long term. I've always said that. I've always said the same thing, hopefully. But yeah, $20,000 for that. Very, very cool. 2017 Fleet Ultra Spider-Man again. There's a green Iron Man, the Alpha 1 of 10 in PSA 9. Again, that's a premium card. $13,100, 53 bids. So a lot more people, probably because it's in their range, in their budget. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, lots more people bidding on that one in particular. And then we have a green Hulk PSA 9. Again, there's none higher. That ended at $10,000, 19 bids. So, well, I mean, where's that leave us? God knows. I have no idea, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. But Spider-Man Metal has been rocking. Lots of new interest in that set. What happens now? I have absolutely no idea. But as always, markets go up and down, up and down. This is a massive drop for some PMGs in particular, but it'd be interesting to see what happens again. The economic circumstances, lots happening around there too. Things in the UK aren't great. I'm just giving my spin on the world, but it's tough times. So that also plays a factor, I believe. So yeah, let's see what happens. But nevertheless, Marvel products are sought after. Look what happened with Spider-Man Metal. Fleer Ultra Avengers is going to be, I would probably say, similar. I mean, Upper Deck E-Pack, I mean, the prices have been crazy there, but what happens with how long will that last on Upper Deck E-Pack? Probably a lot longer than we expected because of the price. But yeah, fascinating to see. But yeah, hope you got some value from this episode. Fascinating to see what's going on, isn't it, really? Yeah, hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff, and let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And I'm going to hopefully be doing a box break of some Spider-Man Metal, which is going to be fantastic fun. Can't wait to share that with you guys and see if we can hit a big card. Hopefully a green PMG maybe. Who knows? Have a good weekend, and remember, Marvel cards, baby. Peace.